Hello and welcome back to our channel. Today, we embark on a fascinating historical journey, diving deep into the influence of the Bible on education. We'll explore its roots in the ancient world, its presence in medieval monastic schools, its impact during the Renaissance, and its role in early American education. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon for more insightful videos like this one. We promise it's going to be an exciting ride. So, without further ado, let's dive into our historical odyssey. Have you ever pondered about the influence of the Bible, an antique piece of literature, on historical education? The Bible wasn't just a sacred document in the ancient world, it became an integral part of education. Early Jewish societies acknowledged the importance of this text, not merely for religious advice, but also for promoting literacy. B-roll. The Bible's stories, rich with ethical teachings, became a crucial component in their education system, shaping young intellects with virtues and wisdom. As we progress, we encounter the teachings of Jesus Christ, who underscored the importance of learning and wisdom. B-roll. He championed individual development through wisdom and understanding, a concept that resonated with many and became the foundation of education during that era. Hence, since its inception, the Bible was not just a vessel for religious beliefs. B-roll. It fulfilled a dual purpose, emerging as a pillar for ancient world's education, molding minds, disseminating knowledge, and inculcating morality. Hence, from its inception, the Bible was more than just a book of religion. B-roll, it functioned as for enlightening the masses. The Bible on education throughout history. As we move into the Middle Ages, the Bible's role in education becomes even more pronounced. In the heart of this era, monastic schools rose as the epicenters of learning, with the Bible assuming a central role in their curriculum. These institutions were not merely places of religious instruction, but also the breeding grounds for scholarship and intellectual discourse. Monks, the guardians of these schools, devoted their lives to preserving and copying biblical texts. This painstaking process of transcription not only ensured the survival of these sacred texts, but also contributed to the spread of literacy. The monks' efforts turned monastic schools into vital hubs of education, where the Bible was both the subject and the tool of teaching. The Bible's teachings were dissected, discussed, and disseminated, fostering a culture of inquiry and learning. Thus, the Bible served as the cornerstone of education during the medieval period, fostering literacy and learning. The Renaissance, a time of great cultural and intellectual growth, brought significant changes to the Bible's role in education. This period saw the advent of the printing press, a revolutionary invention that democratized knowledge like never before. With this new technology, the Bible was no longer a rare, priceless artifact. It became a book that many could afford, leading to an unprecedented surge in literacy. The printing press also facilitated the translation of the Bible into vernacular languages, breaking the monopoly of Latin and making the holy text accessible to the common folk. This democratization of the Bible sparked intense debates and triggered a new wave of critical thinking. Scholars began to question traditional interpretations and doctrines, leading to a variety of theological reformations. In this era, the Bible not only promoted literacy, but also became a catalyst for intellectual debate and inquiry. The Renaissance, thus, marked a pivotal chapter in the Bible's profound influence on education. Crossing the Atlantic, we find the settlers of the New World also leaned heavily on the Bible for educational purposes. The Bible wasn't just a religious text in early American schools, it served as a fundamental tool for teaching reading and imparting moral lessons. Imagine a classroom in the 17th century. Children, huddled around a single candle, poring over the pages of the Bible, learning how to read and write from its verses. This was the norm in those times. In fact, the creation of the New England Primer was a testament to this practice. This textbook, designed specifically for teaching children to read, often used Bible verses. It was a clever fusion of faith and education, turning scriptural lessons into reading exercises and moral teachings. Thus, in early American education, the Bible played a dual role, fostering literacy and instilling moral values. It was a cornerstone, shaping not just the minds, but also the hearts of America's earliest learners. However, the journey of the Bible in education hasn't been without its challenges. It's a tale fraught with controversy, conflict, and change. Central to these debates is the role of the Bible in public education, a topic that has been a hotbed of contention for centuries. The crux of the issue lies in the delicate balance between the freedom of religion and the separation of church and state, two principles that are enshrined in the Constitution. Many argue that the inclusion of the Bible in public schools infringes on this separation, asserting that it promotes a particular religious worldview. On the other side, proponents claim that the Bible is a foundational text, not just religiously, but culturally and historically, and therefore has a place in education. The courts have played a crucial role in shaping the use of the Bible in schools. From the landmark Supreme Court case of Abington School District v. Shemp in 1963, which ruled that school-sponsored Bible reading in public schools was unconstitutional, to more recent rulings that have allowed for the study of the Bible as a historical and literary text, the legal landscape has continued to evolve. These challenges, these controversies, have reshaped the Bible's role in education, continually redefining its place within our classrooms. They have sparked conversations about the nature of education itself, about the balance between cultural heritage and religious neutrality, and about the very fabric of our society. These challenges have reshaped the Bible's role in education, leading us to the modern era. In today's world, the Bible's role in education has evolved yet again. No longer viewed solely as a religious text, it's now studied in many schools through the lens of history and literature. Students dissect biblical narratives, not for religious instruction, but to understand the rich tapestry of human experiences and emotions captured in its pages. They explore its influence on epic tales like Dante's Inferno and Milton's Paradise Lost, and its echoes in the works of Shakespeare and Dickens. The Bible's impact extends beyond literature into the realm of art and culture. Its stories have inspired countless works of art, from Michelangelo's Sistine Chapel to Rembrandt's biblical portraits. Its teachings have shaped Western moral and ethical standards, coloring our perceptions of right and wrong, justice and mercy. Yet the Bible's place in education is not without controversy. Some argue that its presence blurs the line between church and state, while others maintain that understanding the Bible is essential to understanding Western civilization. There are those who push for its inclusion, and those who protest its presence. These debates reflect the complexities of our modern world, where education must navigate between respect for diversity and the preservation of cultural heritage. They remind us that education is not a static entity, but a dynamic process, continually evolving to reflect the changing needs and values of society. So, from ancient times to the present, the Bible has left an indelible mark on education, shaping how we learn and think in profound ways. We hope you enjoyed this journey through history, exploring the Bible's impact on education. Each era has shaped and been shaped by this influential book, showcasing the diverse ways it has impacted our understanding, ethics, and culture. We'd like to thank you for your time and for joining us in this exploration. If you found this video informative and engaging, please consider sharing it with others who might be interested in the subject. Also, if you haven't already, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for joining us on this historical odyssey. Remember, every book has a story, and every story can teach us something new. So keep exploring, keep learning, and until next time, stay curious.